Let's talk about long-term vision and legacy planning. So I think it's important. Let's articulate a 2 to 5 year financial vision and discuss the steps to align daily actions with long-term goals and create legacy, long-term goals and legacy creation. So leveraging peer motivation to maintain momentum is really key. So I want to give you some steps to align daily actions with long-term goals and legacy creation. So first of all, get clear on what your legacy vision is. So you can't align with a goal that you haven't defined yet. So ask yourself, what impact do I want to leave behind, both personally, professionally, and financially? When I was thinking of my vision for my business, I didn't have it nailed down to exactly what it was, but I knew that my vision was that I wanted to leave an ideal in the world that would shift humanity in a big way, whether I was here on this earth or not. And I need to drill that down a bit, but it's a pretty big vision. So what do you want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for my kindness, and I want to be remembered that I was able to help people step into their wealth and their power and scale, and so that they could do the same thing and make the impact they were looking for in the world. We're all connected. It's all paying it forward. So think about this. What would success look like for you in 10 years if from now, if nothing held you back? If nothing held you back, you would be a wealth creating machine. Write your legacy statement, a 1 paragraph summary of what you want in your life and you want your work to stand for. So what do you stand for? And I could teach a whole class on this, what you stand for, because there are a lot of pieces around that. There's our emotions, there's our mindset, there's our impact. So all of those things and more define who we stand for. And you can reverse engineer this vision. So break your legacy into long-term goals, right? 3 to 5 years, and then into annual and quarterly goals. So they become very doable, and it's not just some big dream out there that you're going to have one day, maybe kind of woulda, coulda, shoulda. What milestones do you need to hit to bring this legacy to life? And from there, you can define, monthly focus areas or priorities, and then drill down and get to the work and the meat of it. Creating daily power habits to map that vision out. So, choose 3 to 5 different daily actions that are actually directly connected to your long-term goal. 30 minutes, mindset training, affirmations, budget review, whatever it is. And set up a way to track that daily so that when you look back, you can see the change from here to here over a certain amount of time. Audit your current actions. Track how you spend your time for 2 to 3 days. Ask, is this action aligned with my bigger purpose? Is this creating the legacy I want, or just keeping me busy? Busy work is easy. I also added another question here is this making me money? Is it driving revenue for me? Eliminate or delegate tasks that don't serve your highest goals. And the other piece of this is if you know what you make per hour and that task costs less than that, you need to delegate that out, because now you're just giving your time away. Busyness is not progress. Being in alignment is. Anchor your legacy emotionally. So connect to the why behind your legacy: family, freedom, contribution, change, whatever it is, and create a vision board, a voice memo, affirmations that reinforce your emotional connection. Those affirmations, they're so powerful. I use them every single day and revisit it daily, especially on the hard days. When I'm working with my clients and I get on, and the first thing they say, I'll call with them, and the first thing they say to me is, I really didn't want to get on the call today, and that's why I knew it was so important that we should talk. They understood that they were hitting something and they were not in a good place. And so then we work to see what's going on in this hard day and how can we shift it. Surround yourself with legacy level people. Join or create communities, just like we talked about, where long-term thinking, impact, and integrity are the norm. Choose accountability partners and mentors who hold you, to your highest standard. What is your highest standard? Share your vision with people who believe in you and remind you of it when you forget. Because sometimes we get, we just get locked into our everyday lives and we lose track of things. And then, we're like, la, la, la. And then they're like, hey, wait a minute. Let's go back to this because we're off track now. And the last one here is celebrate progress, not just outcomes. Momentum is built through wins, not waiting, right? Every week, identify one small thing that you brought you closer to your long-term goal. Celebrate it, journal it, anchor it, know that it's there and that you can move forward from it, that you actually did it. And this will help you to build identity-based motivation. So be someone who shows up for your legacy, because legacy happens in every moment. It doesn't start someday, it's already started. So you want to make sure that you've got that plan happening. So I really like the idea of the legacy statement.